Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to build a really clear, simple mental map of the entire artificial intelligence landscape. And don't worry, there's absolutely no complicated math or coding here. We're just going to break down what these huge tech buzzwords actually mean and how they all fit together in the real world. All right, so here's our roadmap for today. First, the core of AI. Then, creating with generative AI. After that, giving AI human senses. Fourth, robots and recommendation systems. And finally, we'll wrap up with the complete AI landscape. Let's dive right in.
Starting off with Section 1, the core of AI.
To really understand this, I want you to think of AI like a giant set of nesting dolls. So that biggest, outermost doll, that is artificial intelligence itself. It's the massive, broad umbrella field of creating computer systems that can perform tasks that usually require human intelligence. You actually interact with this broad AI all the time, whether it's the voice assistant sitting on your kitchen counter or the navigation system guiding a self-driving car. Now, if we open up that first giant doll, we find the next one inside. Machine learning, often just called ML. It's really important to note that ML isn't a totally separate thing from AI. It's actually a major approach we use to build those intelligent systems by allowing them to learn patterns directly from data. To put that into perspective, traditional programming is like a human manually typing out millions of incredibly strict rules. But machine learning, it's a total game changer. Instead of relying entirely on manually written rules, it feeds on data to figure out the patterns completely on its own. This is exactly how Amazon magically predicts your next purchase, or how your email just knows how to automatically filter out all that annoying spam. Okay, so let's pop open that third nesting doll. Zooming in even further brings us to deep learning. This is a highly advanced subset of machine learning. It relies on artificial neural networks, which are loosely inspired by the human brain, to process just absolutely massive amounts of data. This is the heavy-lifting core brain powering things like self-driving cars and highly accurate image recognition. Moving right along to Section 2, creating with generative AI. Enter the technology that is currently taking the world by storm. Generative AI. This is revolutionary because instead of just analyzing data to make a prediction, it actually acts like a digital creator. It generates entirely new, original content from scratch. And it's not just a fancy text generator either. Generative AI can produce high-quality text, create stunning images, synthesize totally realistic audio, generate video, and, wildly enough, even write complex computer code in a matter of seconds. You've probably already experienced this firsthand. When you ask ChatGPT to draft a professional email for you, well, that's generative AI. When you use an AI art tool to generate a photorealistic image from a quick prompt, you're seeing generative AI in action. Let's jump to Section 3, giving AI human senses. So now that we understand the nesting dolls and the creators, how exactly do we give these systems human-like senses? Well, first step is NLP, or natural language processing. This deals with human language, powering tools like Google Translate or those customer service chatbots. Next, we have computer vision, which essentially gives AI eyes. This deals with images and video for things like object recognition and face detection. Finally, speech AI handles spoken language and audio. This is what powers speech to text and text to speech, allowing your voice assistants to actually listen and talk back to you. All right, Section 4, robots and recommendation systems. Moving from artificial senses to physical actions, we hit robotics. This basically takes the AI brain out of the computer and puts it into a physical body. It combines AI with physical machines that can sense and act in the real physical world. Think of everything from massive automated assembly robots in factories to that smart vacuum casually navigating around your living room rug. Now, back on the digital side of things, we have recommendation systems. These are incredibly impactful AI and ML tools that study your habits to predict exactly what content, product, or action might be relevant to you next. Basically, they predict what you want before you even ask for it. Seriously, if you've ever fallen down a massive YouTube rabbit hole, or just let Netflix perfectly pick your Friday night movie for you, you have experienced the predictive magic of a recommendation system firsthand. And finally, Section 5, the complete AI landscape. Let's bring it all together. Think back to our strict hierarchy of nesting dolls from earlier. AI is the broad, overarching field. Then, machine learning is a major approach inside of that, learning from data. And inside that is deep learning, the highly advanced engine powering our most complex tasks. So it goes AI,
down to machine learning, down to deep learning.
But here is our final, absolutely crucial takeaway. All of those specific tool sets we just explored, NLP, computer vision, speech AI, robotics, recommendation systems, and generative AI, they aren't strict, separate levels in a hierarchy. They form an overlapping toolbox. They all overlap and utilize machine learning and deep learning to function. So a robot might use computer vision to see, which itself is powered by deep learning. It's all connected. With all of these tools evolving at lightning speed and seamlessly integrating into our daily routines, it leaves us with one really fascinating question to ponder. Knowing how these systems see, hear, learn, and create, which piece of the AI landscape will transform your life next? This is the AI landscape. Now you know how the major pieces fit together.